What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy K Mega 405 live from the 405, man, and I'm back at you with another video. I had to get on the PC so I can make this a longer video, longer than 5 minutes, because I had a lot to say. Let me just go out and start out and just say, you know, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers. Well, I watch a lot of YouTubers right now, but I started off watching 4 YouTubers about a year and a half ago, back in the PlayStation 4 launch, around I guess February or March of last year. And I watched 4 dudes: Hip Hop Gamer, Angry Joe, Michael Packard, and Adam Sessler. I followed those dudes and you know, enjoyed the channel and everything. And out of all those shows, 2 of those guys are totally different than what they used to be. And to me, you know, it's kind of disappointing, but I understand, you know, I guess when you're a big successful channel like that, however the wind flows, you got to go that way so you can maintain relevance. I don't know. I mean, I'm new to this, so, you know, but their channels are totally a lot different than what they used to be, and you know, that's neither here nor there. But I will say this, I will say this about Hip Hop Gamer though: whatever preference that he prefers, I give him the utmost respect, because the dude has all types of systems, and you know, and he has the right to make that decision if he feels that the PlayStation 4 is better than the Xbox One, or vice versa. Doesn't matter, as long as you put your money or your time into the other systems, then you know, you get kudos from me. So it doesn't matter which system that you care for. Mostly it is what it is. But that, with me saying that, is for me hearing all this garbage right now from certain YouTubers that just spit flame after more rhetoric, just more bullshit, and you can tell it's obvious. They're selling their ass for subs, and that's something that you ain't going to get from this channel. And even though, you know, I'm a small fry, I'm just not getting started, it doesn't matter if I have any subs. You know, if I still can maintain the 30 subs that I have, or if I jump up and get I don't know, endless amounts, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to bring it from the heart, because I'm doing this for the love of video games. I'm not doing this to be famous. I mean, because I'm not that type of dude to care about being famous. I'm all about, you know, like to talk about video games and like to hear other people's points of view and perspective about video games and about consoles and all that. So with all that being said as well, the gaming community itself is dying in within, to me, because of all the hate and the bullshit that's been going down. I mean, we have grown men and women that will make petitions, that will go and change.org and make petitions, that will threaten people, that will go all out just to try to make themselves be heard, and they're doing it the wrong way. The best way to be heard is to not buy the system or the game, and that's the best way to let your voice be heard. Not to make threats. Gamers already have a bad rap from the outside community. They think that we're unsociable. They think that we're all broke ass, mentally fucked up people that stayed home with parents in a basement somewhere, isolated from the world. They, you know, think we're non-hygienic. We can't communicate with men or women. We can't have boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, or wives. We can't have any of that. And then lastly, on top of that, they think that we're violent and so emotionally unstable that we will hurt someone over video games. And right now, if you really think about it, they're not lying. I mean, if you really go into it from the standpoint of where people are looking at, people read articles that aren't gamers, and they see that a woman like Anita Sarkeesian, I think I probably butchered her name, I apologize, leaves her house, and even if the situation is that she's using this to bring more support for her cause, she won, because there are some idiots out there that fucked it up for us as gamers, and they're gonna fuck around and they're gonna really hurt us. I mean, we got to look at the bigger picture here. You know, we have a lot of things going on in the world right now that is bigger than video games, with the stuff with ISIS, that's stuff going on in Ferguson, with stuff with Ukraine and Russia, with the Gaza Strip in Israel. We got a lot of things going on right now, and legislators has got their minds on other things. But let me tell you, when things die down, and you get that one or two legislators, something's going on, and they're going to start talking, whoa, what's going on with this? These are terrorist acts. These are violations of the Patriot Act and all this other shit. We'll fuck around, and then we're going to get hit. And don't forget that we're still trying to fight for net neutrality. You know, we're still trying to, you know, not let these big corporations just screw us over with our internet. All this stuff is the bigger picture here, and for all these guys that's jumping in here, making all these bad decisions, it's going to only make it worse for us true gamers. So we gotta do something. We have to figure something out. You know, we have to weed out the bad element and make sure that these guys get the hell out of here. Now, I understand you like how we do it. I don't know. We have to devise something, because this shit right here has to stop. We have to be adults. I mean, if some of you people have children, you have to think about that. You would tell your kid not to act an ass in school or not to act like that in public. Why the fuck would you do that? Because you're behind the internet and nobody can't see you? That's the stupidest shit I ever seen. And you know, that's just one problem out of many that's going on in the gaming community. Another thing is the issue with Sony and the whole deal with them getting hit with with another attack from another internet group, and causing all the problems for the PlayStation Network to go down. Now, I know that there's been talk about the Xbox One getting hit as well, and I'm just going to tell you from my side, my shit was going fine. That was my birthday weekend. I was chilling. I had nothing going on. And I was online all weekend, and I never got hit with anything. I had no problems at all. Now, you know, other people may have had issues or problems, but I didn't have any. But this is a problem that I have, not with PlayStation, the system, or, you know, the people that work at PlayStation, but what I have with Sony. Look, you have paying customers now to your internet service, and I understand that you have a financial issue, problem, or going anything. But as for PlayStation itself, it's successful. It's successful enough for you to get your shit together and get those servers and get things together so people will not have to lose out on money or time. You guys have to be more responsible than that. Period. If Microsoft had some shit like that, they would be getting ripped right now. It would be a bloodbath. Just the facts. So why is Sony only just getting a pay? Well, it's this group. It doesn't matter. You should have everything up. People are paying for your service now. It has nothing to do with that this is some group that just targeted Sony or targeted Blizzard or anything else. Have your shit together. If you're a paying customer, we shouldn't have to go through this. And then for the people that had it done to them through Microsoft, hey, get in Microsoft's ass. But see, the problem of it is that if Microsoft, well, the people that did get hit from Microsoft, they got their shit back on quickly. PlayStation, the whole system was down. That's unacceptable. That's a part of the problem right there. And people are still trying to give out this clickbait, trying to tell me, try to tell others that, hey, well, you know, it happened. So no, you should be just pissed off personally as a consumer. You paid money. You were already bitching about paying for the service as it is, and wanted the service to be free. And you know, I was hoping that they would pay for the service, because I was one of the people that when I was on the PlayStation 3, that I had like $250 taken from me. And the only thing that I got out of that was Little Big Planet and something, and I think in 2 other games. Can't think of the other 2 other games. And my daughter played it for like twice. And my son don't fuck with it. He was on COD. So, So, and, you know, I looked at it as a cute game, pretty graphics, but it's not for me. So, you know, I still, you know, you should have gave me my money back, but you didn't. So therefore, I decided I'll never do it again. I'll never put money on my credit card information on that. Had to go through the banks to do that. And then another thing that was really fucked up about that was that I didn't know what was going on. And at that time, like I said, I wasn't watching YouTube. I wasn't doing all that stuff, man. I was working 12, 13, 14-hour days. I would just come home, try to jump on the PlayStation. It wouldn't, so I just jump on the 360. Cool, whatever. I had to get my Game Informer and read that shit, and then it popped up on the news. What? What happened? I tried to call Sony. Nobody would tell me anything. So I don't know. You know, that's shady as hell. You know, that is absolutely just shady, and I'm disappointed that, and I'm still disappointed in that. So that's a big problem. Another problem with the gaming community and all this rhetoric is for Sony is the top-selling company. I mean, top-selling console. I can't even talk right now. Sony has sold 10 million units, and the fact of it is that they're the #1 company right now. Why is it that these guys aren't denouncing all this bad bashing of other consoles and other people that just don't follow their calls? That's another huge, that's my main problem right now with Sony. Like I said, PlayStation, I have much love for PlayStation, for the system, for its games, all that. But for the company, I have a big problem with them. You come out and you brag about all your accomplishments with what you sold and all this, and then you come out and then you take shots at Microsoft. Microsoft's taking the high road every time. You know, I know, like I said, I know I'm sounding like a fanboy, but so what? I'm just gotta call it the way I see it. And they were at one time, they were behind the Wii U in sales and the PlayStation, and they were the first ones to denounce this stuff. Where were you at, Sony? As the leader, you're supposed to say, hey, look, we denounced this. Everybody should be playing everything. No, you're coming out talking about everything's on 1080p, 60 frames per second, lying out your ass, making everybody believe that Destiny is going to go exclusively to this, that No Man's Sky is exclusive to this system, that all these other games are coming and they're going to be exclusive to the PlayStation. I mean, there was people thinking that Grand Theft Auto 5 was coming only to the PlayStation. And, you know, I understand, you know, saying Microsoft kind of did that same thing with the Tomb Raider, but Tomb Raider definitely is probably not going to be seen on the PlayStation, especially if Microsoft put their money behind it. And then, you know, I understand Yoshida and all of them was talking about, you know, well, Microsoft could just only buy. Well, I mean, if you had the money, you would do the same thing, because you did do the same thing, because Tomb Raider was your game. I don't get it. I don't understand the whole flip-flop thing of why people are pissed off or upset. It's a business. At the end of the day, money's involved. People got to eat. These people work hard, and they don't, you know, if somebody comes in there with a pocket of money saying, hey, look, I want you to work and do this work for me first, and, you know, hey, you can do that other work later, but you can do this work for me first, you're going to do that. I mean, any person in their right mind will do that. So for knocking out them and for Angry Joe doing that dumb shit, talking about his hypocrisy and all that garbage, man, that's bullshit. It's business. It is nothing wrong with that. If you want the game, buy the system. I mean, when God of War comes, I know I'll never see God of War on the Xbox, but you damn sure believe when I hear Kratos' voice, you know, if I already don't have a PlayStation by then, a PlayStation 4 by then, it then will be purchased, and it will be the Kratos bundle. That's just the way it is, because that's my dude right there. So I don't get it. You know, it's a bad deal all the way around. Sony should be ashamed of yourself, and you should have a better system going around on how to treat your customers, because really you have been fucking people over for a long time. And I can say this because I've been a long PlayStation owner for a long time, from the very PlayStation. I've bought 7 PlayStation 1s. 7. And I'm going to buy my 8th one because I want another mod. modded PlayStation 1 because I want to play some of those games and I want to show some of them games to you guys. So that'll be 8. I've bought 4 PlayStation 2s. All of them broke. All of them broke. The PlayStation, where everybody talk about the red ring of death, hell, the first red ring of death was the PlayStation 1. Let's be honest. I mean, I went through 6, then I bought a 7th one, and then the 7th one, I don't know what I did with it. I think I lost it, something, I don't know, somebody stole it, I don't know what the hell I did with the 7th one, but I gotta buy another one, and I have no problem with that. But I still got my PlayStation 2 in there that's like the 4th or 5th one that I bought. I bought 2 PlayStation 3s. I lost the one PlayStation. It got broken up. Fucked with a crazy bitch and she fucked my shit up. So that was some ill on that. But you know, but I had to go through. Let's see, I had to go through 3 Xbox 360s. You know, and out of all that, the Dreamcast at last still was going strong. So I mean, you know, you can't say, and so is my Xbox, my OG Xbox, still going strong. Still got it. My son has it. Matter of fact, he has it. So you know, still going strong. And even in my old Nintendo, the first NES, still going strong, and the Super Nintendo still going strong. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I kind of jumped off subject, but you know, I knew I was going to kind of do that because it was going to be a long video. And yeah, I'm looking at the time, it's 16:37, so yeah, damn, I went blazing Phoenix long. You know, I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to say one more thing. And I've been watching these YouTubers go around and they talk about, they've been talking about getting into some gangster shit, really, okay? I'm not going to say the 2 YouTubers, and you know, one YouTuber, he, like he says, he don't really listen to pay attention to this dude, and then the other dude, he's always got some stuff to say about the other YouTuber. Now, my problem is that when you start bringing up the issue of kids, you're taking it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a gangster and talk about motherfucking gaming. You can't. You can't get on a YouTube channel and start spitting that shit about taking shit to the streets and you are talking about fucking video games. That shit, it doesn't work, it doesn't fly. Look, I'm no gangster, but I know dudes that are real gangsters, and you don't brag about what the fuck you gonna do or what's gonna happen, and you damn sure don't snitch. So, you know, if you talking about what that man did, then, and if you was that offended by it, then you would do your work privately. You wouldn't take these levels you wouldn't take shit to a whole nother level. And for hearing any of these YouTubers that want to take shit to these levels, I mean, you don't know how stupid that shit sounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're talking about video games. How the fuck is it going to take it to another level when we're talking about all this other shit? It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Keep it about gaming. We don't need to be taking all that other junk. So, you know what I'm saying? We all should come together. We all should have everything if we could afford it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're trying to preserve and keep everything going strong and have this gaming community more powerful than ever. But we have to get rid of the bad apples that keeps fucking it up for us all, or we're all going to pay for it. So I appreciate you guys' time, and if y'all stay here and watch the whole thing, damn, bless you. Appreciate it, man. This is your boy K Mega 405, live from the 405, man. And hit me up with the comments. Let me know what you think, man, because, you know, I just had to get this stuff off my chest, and I had to let some people know what's going on. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'll get some hate, you know, and it'll be the first time, but hey, it will definitely not be the last time. So, thank you, appreciate it. God bless, man. Take it easy, guys. Peace.
As a kid, I had a lot of money. Knotted up, rubber band money. Next to the Xbox, thrown in my Jordan box. I think it was my 13s, something that I rarely rock. White